is the thingy? Where is the thingy? Here it is, I believe. Can you see what I'm clicking?
Protection of the talisman.
Oh,
I
wait.
wish to change one of my spells. How do I do that?
How many invocations are supposed to have at level 9 total?
All of them.
Supposed to have 5 invocations. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3. I have 4, so I actually get another one since I guess I forgot to pick one at one point.
Hey, Nikki. Did you hear what Moon Moon would do if he started a D&D campaign? Yeah. He was I remember I was watching one of his stream randomly, and he was talking about running a game with streamers where it's like a hardcore or a Pokemon Nuzlocke. So when someone dies, he brings in a new streamer with a new character.
I can see. I can fight.
Where's the spells?
Yay.
I don't know how to update my stuff. Actually, I should probably turn on the music.
Quick thing, Nikki. I got 2 things. One, I plan on switching mage armor with silvery barbs, but I don't know how to do that. Mhm. Or-
Can you update my token's vision? I have 120 feet devil sight now.
Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki, I have a question.
Yeah, that's what devil sight is. It's quite a lot. Holy shit.
Hey, Nikki, I have a question.
Thank you.
Nikki, question. Edge has a question.
For creation, if I used it to make the wild magic stones we've seen before, would that work? In the dungeon? Okay.
Damn, my healing's gonna hit different today.
Holy shit, I'm taking this spell. This is a good spell. Hey guys, I have a way to heal myself now.
How?
Now he can stay alive slightly longer.
Yes.
Alright, all that's left is an optional feature, and I should be good for my level up.
Wait, I've been done with my
I'm
level
just
up.
choosing a spell right now. I don't know what spell to choose.
Do I need to do anything else on level up?
Oh, wait,
No.
never mind.
No feats and stuff, right?
I am.
I got a 5th level spell. That's it.
Do we get to long rest?
We get arcade level ups, so all your resources reset.
Nah, my stuff didn't reset.
You have to click the long rest button and it'll fix it.
I am now the big hundo.
I'm sorry, what now?
I now have 100 hit points.
Holy shit. I have
Looks at 80.
I have a
80
little more
hit
than
points.
half of that.
I guess I'm gonna
Looks at
continue
80
fulfilling my.
hit points.
No.
I hear it.
No, there is.
I'd still like
There
to know
is.
how much
I could absolutely hear music.
dragon
until
hide we
second.
gathered.
How interesting.
Hmm.
Cool.
Oh, there goes Law.
Just before we continue, so we can get the logistics out of the way, how much dragon hide did we gather? Okay,
Nice.
Alright.
all going in the cloak.
Should I? Won a trophy, but it's too big.
The rest of the planet.
Fuck it. So, where are we going now?
Probably
To the
towards the big
structure,
building, I would
most
suggest.
likely.
Alright, let's get over there.
Alright.
I have not unlocked this area yet.
Where we going, boys?
All the way to the left.
Behind the eyeball.
Yeah,
Why?
I suppose I will go greet them. I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
think we
move
should-
forward until the Sybil says
Oh,
something
does it work
or
now?
does something.
Now you can hear me. What?
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know why it breaks on me every once in a while. But our heroes traverse the Frostfell, reaching down towards the grand library that they have set themselves upon. Luckily, close to where they transported. As you approach, this creature stirs a bit and looks up at you.
I will just start in common, whatever common we're using, and greet them and say, "Hello, we are lost travelers. This is not really where we're meant to be, and we are seeking shelter from this dreadful cold."
Rosalia.
Hello.
Greetings.
Are you followers of the pillars?
I do not currently follow any pillar myself. However, I cannot speak for my allies. And I'll turn to everyone, assuming that I am and Az'arian are also following.
Yeah, I
Silently
paused moving my
nods.
token, but
Haven't really had the time. Had really had the life or the time to follow like religion much. Had to be more of a survivor, in a way.
Do you seek audience?
I do.
Yes, please.
I believe we do, yes.
yeah, I
Hmm.
think so.
If you
You seem good-natured. He steps away from the door.
Look at that
Oh,
roasting voice.
Why did it
moment.
narrate itself moving away from the door, Nikki?
Sorry, he steps away from the door.
One,
And the
one
door
moment.
opens to a almost misty lighted area. A hall. Very large hall indeed. One that would probably house a creature that is extremely massive. Even the door being bigger than the Sibyl here.
Should we
Make
warn them
me Arcana checks or nature checks to figure, or religion. Sorry, religion or
Arcana,
Arcana
religion,
to
or-
Arcana or
Okay.
religion to figure out what this creature is.
Yeah.
Ignore it. Okay.
It's one of my dumb stats, so here we go. Yeah, that's about right. Hey, should we tell him about Law, just in case she gets any ideas or something?
Probably would be a good idea.
The perfect idea.
Alright,
Excuse me.
with an 18 tide, Sibyl are celestial creatures that are prone to knowledge and seekers of knowledge. There are some warlocks out there that actually make a pact with these beings to pursue further knowledge and reclaim knowledge that has been lost.
You.
And that's what this Grand Archive is for. And you guys can walk yourselves in. Doors open. I'll bring...
Oh,
Well, William's not gonna actually... Where's Law?
All the way
over
to the right
here.
of the map.
I see. That was a missing piece of the map that I probably missed. Nothing of importance.
small heads up. There
I don't know about you, but
potentially-
my joints are locking up. Can we head inside?
Yeah,
You can go
Sounds
without
like a
me.
good
I'm
idea.
looking
I
for
would-
things to kill.
oh,
Don't freeze to death.
Yeah, it's quite cold outside.
there. I got
We
a
do
quick
have
for you.
at least 2 allies wandering in this cold. They should be here soon.
Hi.
One is a tiefling, and the other is... Well, actually, I'm not sure quite what she is. I believe they were described as an Oni.
Yeah, she was an Oni.
Hmm.
Be careful around the Oni. She's a bit stab happy. And she might think of you as an enemy. But she just wants to fight things.
Very well.
Just wanted to let you know.
Law points her gun straight up and fires, trying to attract attention to herself.
Well, good luck with the avalanche.
The gunshot
This-
echoes off in the distance, and you hear it continuing to echo. And goes for quite a while until it's barely a whisper.
I'm gonna go this way.
You see Tide just take a moment and some steam rises off of him. He is resistant to cold damage.
Law sits and waits.
Alright. I'm gonna make you make a con save.
I will say, keep in mind, it's dangerously cold out there. Is the player for Az'arian here?
What? About me?
Oh yeah. You're just sitting out there. I was wondering if you were here.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I just had to move down.
21.
Stupid.
Alright. Take half of this. Whoops.
Is that a piano she's in front of? I wish I could hear the music, but I can't. Oh, it's because I have the page muted, right?
She is actually playing the music
come-
herself.
Yeah, I was assuming you had her playing the music herself. It's just I had the page muted since sometimes I don't really like the music you choose, so I just mute the page since when it reloops, it resets the volume.
As you walk in, you see a dragonborn with 4 wings sprouting out of the back of her, and a long tail wrapped underneath the bench, and she's sitting next to a piano, playing it. Soft tune that you hear now. You see
Not gonna
another strange winged creature off on the side. They both bow and say, "Welcome, travelers."
Hello.
Oh, thank you.
Very accurate. Not gonna lie, Nikki, I thought those bottom 2 wings were always just part of her dress.
Understandable.
Oh, actually, yeah, I
Uh,
thought too.
She will turn her head a little bit, still playing, smiling actually now. "Oh, visitors!" She will stop playing the piano for a moment. And she will walk over. "Don't actually get visitors here very often. Hello?
Hello.
Greetings.
I am Priscilla, Pillar of Knowledge."
Tide's gonna give a small bow. I am Tide, as I am commonly referred to. These are my party members. Calliope,
Calliope.
Alteria,
Yo.
another 2 of our companions, Az'arian and Law, are currently outside in the cold as they seem to be taking a moment to do something, while Willite, is standing in the hallway.
Azarian's here. Law is just outside.
Oh, on my screen, Az'arian's still out here. I don't know how to
I'm
point.
I'm standing kind of between the 2 winged sibyls.
Yeah, I'm gonna
my screen.
restart my page then, because on my screen you're still outside where we spawned in.
That explains why you're asking about me when I was like in the doorway.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about, because I'm like, is he just like busy? What's going on with that?
No.
But
Just warlock things. Don't worry about it, guys.
See, I think my token was like still in the doorway while you were in a bit, so I thought you were just like come in or out. Where are you going?
No, for me, you just haven't moved from being outside,
Uh,
like where we spawned in.
I'm so
Okay, I
way
see where
out
you are now.
you will notice that her scales, as well as like her dress, like almost seem to be connected to her wings and everything, and it seems to be actually just not even clothing. She actually has scales almost making a dress almost, along with her wings. Well, welcome. This is the Grand Archives of Frostfell. What are you travelers doing here? There isn't really much here.
We are under
Sorry,
hire
continue.
by a captain. Actually forgot her name.
Long story short, we were on a mission. We met a giant void dragon. We fought him, and then we fucked up somehow, and we ended up here.
Oh.
As my companion says. Although it's a
Yeah.
little more detailed than that.
Well. Hmm. Well, if you're lost, I might be able to take you back, but it's gonna take me a little bit of rest.
How many
Um,
rests?
I'm fairly weak, actually. A few months ago, I was captured, actually, by this group. They call themselves the Obsidian Assembly. And make me history checks. Tide, you have advantage. Because of,
Me.
Yeah.
I'm a
Doesn't
dog.
matter. I have a 0 in history anyways.
Alright.
Fuck it. Actually, you
Works.
know what? This is cute. We like this anyways. We're gonna do this as well.
This is cute.
I'm an asshole.
19.
With a 19.
Calliope also gets 19. Which is pretty good.
Yeah, with a 19 total for both of you.
Also, I got 19.
The Obsidian Assembly is a elite group under the wing of Urian. When the Oros Dynasty was a thing, it was his high military group that he would send on special missions and stuff. Right now, they're just remnants of what they used to be, and they have been causing a muck and a trouble around across Narikov recently. She talks about that she was captured and taken and corrupted by some strange force that she believes was probably Amarius trying to mess with her. But she has been trying to recover the past couple months since that. Actually, how long has it actually been? No, it would have been a few months now. Yeah.
Are you
Several
alright?
months after recovering from such magics is not easy.
Especially from a group as dangerous as the Obsidian Assembly. Good thing they are nearly demolished now.
Yeah, those.
With their leader basically dead and gone, there isn't much for them to do. I think the group that met me once and saved me, are the ones that sought to that. I think they were called the Golden Roots Guild.
Golden
Shares a
Root.
similar name to you, but with an N at the end.
Oh, I am really a naval defense transporter unit. It is just easy since I was on the ocean very much to be called Tide.
Fair enough. Honestly,
I
similar
have a
to this group,
question.
actually. You tieflings. Dragonbone. Well. I only have a small request for taking you.
Before we continue, can I ask a question?
Oh, by all means.
Can we sit down and have some tea?
Oh, There's plenty of space. I don't have tables or chairs because I generally break them.
Understood.
Meanwhile, you guys can explore the library and stuff, and I'll get back to you guys in a sec. La. You
Just
are
said
going
BRB.
to BB. Okay. Alright. Roselia gets over and continues playing on the piano for a little bit longer. Go ahead and explore the library as much as you want. There's plenty of books, scrolls, knowledge. That's what I'm here for.
Hyde's gonna cock his head and go, my memory banks may be failing me. I do have a little bit of water damage. But have we met before?
Something of you seems familiar.
I am not a unique creature. There are many of me created during the time of war.
Think I've only met one or two Warforged, but not you. Yourself, I mean, you in a different way. No, you seem familiar just by your aura.
Strange.
While she was explaining that, it was almost like you could visualize the experience that she had with those people there. But you were seeing it through not her eyes, but someone else's eyes.
I could picture it, guys.
Yeah. But if you remember that session...
I remember the session, Nicky.
Hey.
I was in that game. I remember every single session. Except the
That's
ones
good.
I don't. But we don't worry about that.
I remember every session.
Of a little area well off to the side to give her some room. She leans back and sits on her tail with her tail propping her up. I actually had some personal questions of my own. If you
What is
be
it,
so
my
kind as-
kin?
You ever heard of a draconian syndicate?
Draconian Syndicate.
My
I'll need a
mother was. Oh, sorry.
I'll need a little more information than that, dear.
My mother formed a little group with a few other dragons, and they formed a syndicate out of like respect and stuff. I was wanting to see if you knew of anything about it, or at least a few names.
Your mother's name?
Gravatora Titanica.
I'd
She was an ancient force dragon.
She'll like leap off and the chair will like kind of like fall over because her tail is under it. It's just slightly dragged slightly away as she like runs off. She like flies up and they just these bookshelves are like not only just stacked here, but they're like stacked like there's way too many to count. There's many bookshelves upon bookshelves of here. But as she gets to clans. And she grabs one book and then pulls it out and it starts grabbing like 5 more. And then like she's like carrying like a book pile. Throws them on the ground. Starts just you watch as all the books just start opening and the pages just start flipping. Titanic. Here! And one of the books just shunts to a singular page and stops as the other ones keep flipping. Here we are. Titanic. Ah. An old clan, for sure. Amethysts. Ah, the gem dragons. That's not as familiar with them as I am a... different type of dragon. But the gem dragons are normally... What was there? They all come from one dragon. She's like... She just starts, like, looking at the books as they're flipping through. I might not have the right book here. I might need to get another. But the gem dragon you're thinking of is not exactly one to be trifled with. They are generally gem dragons. There we are. And she will show you a actual picture. She will show you a picture of them. Sorry. Very big. But yeah, like this Calliope. This is the... Well, he calls himself a king. Names are lost to time. The reason no one remembers their name is because it's a powerful name. Names can be very powerful. Hence why some demons don't, and devils don't even give mortals their real name. Just a name that they could think of on the spot. They're quite precarious that way. But this group you're talking about was probably more recent. I mostly have ancient knowledge. But I can kind of guess what other... If they're a gem dragon, I know what other clans they may have joined up with. Deals and all that.
Wow, this might change. This might have changed some of my questions. I was hoping you at least knew some of them. That way, I can warn them.
Well, ask away. I'll try to answer the best I can. Celeste would probably be better at answering these types of questions.
Is there like other ways to kill a dragon other than like dragon sling stuff? Because something
Yes, there is.
happened. Something happened, and something they did. There's this group of paladins called, I shit you not, the Omniquisitors. They're mostly goons and stuff, but one of them, one of their higher ups, he did something. He did something and weakened Mother. Weakened her enough for her to be killed.
Interesting.
Right then and there, I knew right then and there it wasn't your ordinary dragon slaying weapons and stuff. It was different, more ancient.
Well, truth be told, there are a few ways of killing dragons. Dragons like myself and Celeste and the others. Little different, but ancient dragons and older dragons are generally tougher against most things. But high magic is usually one of those things that does damage them and get them killed. And weapons made of their kin.
High magic.
They must have been at least more than just paladins, my opinion. At
Most
least
of them were.
my paladins don't seem to have any things like that, or just choose not to learn them. I don't know.
Most of them are, but there are some who branched out. They're not the. He's not the only one I'm worried about, though. There's 5 of them total. The one who killed Mother just so happened to be racist towards Dragonkin.
Oh. Tends to happen sometimes. There's a cannibal group in somewhere around Narikov that just specifically eats dragons. And dragonkin.
Which, yeah, it brings this question up. Is there a way to absorb draconic essence from other things?
In what way do you mean? Do you mean another's? Or to strengthen your own?
Bit of, but mostly a bit of the latter, mostly. Mother say that it was the quickest. Mother said that it was the quickest way to absorb energy was to eat them, but it wasn't the only way. Most of them was lost to time.
Ah.
Or too difficult.
Consumption is normally one of the ways. I have an idea. I do have old books and scrolls on those old dragons that just... She just points at the shelves up here. Maybe the books I just laid on the ground as well may have more information. But I know of a way.
Anyway?
My way is a little different.
Now, considering the only other alternatives that I know of is either surgically removing and replacing it or eating it, then I'm open to anything that doesn't involve those two things.
Very well. It won't involve eating, but it will involve drinking.
Drinking?
It's just whether or not you're up for it. And if you're, are you an inherent caster of any kind? Are you natural to the arcane arts?
A bit. Mother taught me a bit of her magic.
Then you should do fine. For the most part. She smiles.
Smiles back.
But that will have to wait a day or so. I need rest.
Oh, no worries. Take your time.
But by all means, explore my archives. You're bound to find something, especially if it's of old knowledge and things. And
Right, thank you.
she starts trotting off.
That might be a problem.
I'm just looking at what's in this case.
There's a lot of things. See this Prosalia walk past you and just jump into a pile of books.
I can barely see the books.
Yeah, it's massive pile. Inside this little case here, there is old artifacts and things.
Is that a dragon egg?
Mm-hmm.
That's what Tide says.
You'll see Prosalia is like sleeping next to it, but also next to the piles of books. She'll look up for a moment. Someone say something. Oh! My egg, yes. There is golden, like, really old tomes that seem to be locked up. There is rings and ornate necklaces all throughout. There's also a singular staff that has, it looks like a dragon, like a lung dragon. Then at the end of it, in his maw, is like, looks to be an orb, but when you look at it, it looks like an eyeball. That's what you see in the case. Are you just staring at her sleeping in her pile of books?
I'm more over just looking at the pile of books, less than her. And the giant fucking egg.
Oh, that's right. We have books of our own. Maybe we can contribute to the library.
I do not desire to contribute to the library.
Meanwhile, though,
Well,
you guys are exploring the library. Law, you've been out here a while. It's cold. Visibility is kind of piss poor. There isn't a lot to see out here. It doesn't even seem like there's anything. Make me a survival check.
Skill check. That's a 4.
A 4. Alright. You look around on the ground, everywhere, and you only see your footprints.
Dickie, you're just cut out.
Yeah, I don't know what you said. You said you look around everywhere and all you see is
Do.
Give her a moment. I think it's because her audio cut out or something.
Audio did the funny and did a break. I can't use my voice modulator now.
Oh no.
Yeah, that broke. That's what caused my audio to break. All you see is your friend's footprints and your own footprints. It's almost as if there is no actual life here. At least that's what you can determine with that low of a number.
Lost sits down and pouts.
I cut up apples the other day, and I also squeezed 8 lemons. Put the lemon juice in a bowl. Put the apples in that same bowl. Put it in the fridge for overnight. I now have extremely sour Granny Smith apples.
That sounds
Like,
disgusting.
Like, I like sour things, but is that like really bad sour though?
No,
No, but
it's really.
juice actually
It's
preserves
like
the apples.
It's like a sweet.
Oh, that sounds so good then.
Oh yeah, no, that works really good. Cause you still get the like sweetness of the apple a bit, and then the like the tart. Oh, it's just a nice flavor together. Anyways,
Mm.
it's
Lemon
very
juice
depressing out here in the cold. I will need you to make a con save.
doesn't lemon juice preserve apple slices though?
17.
Ugh. Half of that. Well, let's see. If you guys are going to actually take books and look at things, just let me know.
I will do that.
Are you
I'm
going
gonna
to
be
continue
looking-
sitting out here?
Yes. Dinky, I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
I'm
Law
looking
wants
through.
to kill things.
What was that?
I'm
You looking for something?
looking through like
Yep.
both spell books and different kinds of books based on like dragon lore and stuff.
Okay.
To see if she can either find a counter to it or find out the other ways to like gain power through
If you're
stuff.
looking for something specific, I would need an investigation check.
Okay. How many? This is for like spell books and stuff.
Okay.
Oof.
You, let's start searching and searching. It's taking you a while. You find a couple of things and it says magic on it. And it says Max's magic tricks and espionage.
Well, Mama said that. Mama said don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Maybe I can train, like, maybe I can train my dex or something with this. You do just like random kid tricks that trains the sleight of hand or something.
Yeah. Literally card tricks and stuff like that.
Pick a card, any card.
To most people, this is practically useless, but this might actually have some uses. I just have to think of a good way to do them. I'll put that to the side.
Alright, I want to look for a book about healing.
See a statue of a different dragon than the one you see outside this area. This dragon is a very similar dragon to one you guys killed. But the eyes are a blue instead of purple. And there doesn't seem to be as much darkness in their scales. and parts of them seem a little different, possibly from that corruption. There is a plaque in front. Do you speak Draconic? You do. If you can read Draconic, you read Osiris, the wise one.
Oh man, for a second I thought we just killed like an old wise one or something.
Please tell me we did it.
No, his name was Osirian. This is Osiris. This different.
Is it though? I'm back.
Just make a
Alright, cool.
nickname.
Nikki,
Yeah.
I would like to find
Where is
books on
Law?
healing.
Oh, yeah.
Investigation check.
As he would have walked in, the winged creature would have boomingly said, "Welcome to the Grand Archives." Yeah.
In what language?
It's very strange, but you can understand them. You're not sure what language they're speaking, but you can completely understand them as if they're speaking every language all at once.
Nikki, does Law know what a library is?
Yes, nice. Yeah, your character would know what a library is, hon.
Can Law look for dark magic?
If you want, yeah. Make me an investigation.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can help you with?
12.
12. You find a section that seems to be related to dark magic. Right over here. Yeah.
Can Law find any dark magic spells here?
You'll have to make me another investigation check to find more, or to find, see what ones you find.
15.
Much better. Alright. The 15. You start going through the books and everything. A lot of them in strange languages you don't understand. Then you find one in strangely Runeric's common.
How long would it take Law to
Uh,
learn how to cast it?
You find a book. And it's called The Accounts of Magius Garen.
How long to read the book? From cover to cover.
From cover to cover?
Mm-hmm.
Several hours.
Law will sit down and read the book.
Alright. Sounds good. Alright.
Nikki,
Yes.
healing magics.
Healing magics. Yes.
Investigation.
Also, if you guys don't want to do the investigation thing, you can literally ask the Sybils where they could be, and they can
I'm
help
just
you.
investigating the dragons. Well, I assume it's a statue.
It seems not the dragon you killed, but a different dragon, but similar, perhaps akin.
Alright, I'm gonna walk to this one.
All right. Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Green.
what was
Yes, Tiefling. What would you like?
Healing magics.
Ah, healing magics. They will float a little bit. This way.
Okay.
Ooh. These shelves, and they will use their wing to like point at. Oh dear, and he'll point at the books. I guess Priscilla was looking intently in this area.
Well, that
She was
for
sick
what?
when she first arrived back.
Understood.
Anything else?
The Feywild as well. When you
Ah, the Feywild is in past that corridor and on the right-hand side.
and specifically Fey magic.
Same section. All things to do with Fey are in that area.
Mm-hmm.
You'll...
All right, and then one other question.
Okay.
This is a fast one. I'm sorry, Nikki.
Alright, it's all good.
How far would Law have gotten into her reading by now?
I'll get back to you when you're done.
Well, I had a question for the Sibyl underneath me.
Oh, okay. I'll let Alteria answer their question, or ask their question. I'll get to you. And you can make me another investigation check.
Does Priscilla read like rom-coms?
Oh,
Yes.
the Sibyl will, you will notice that its eye just narrows a little bit. What is a rom-com?
Romance, love stories.
Ah, I don't think she has those in the shelving area.
That's quite interesting. All right, carry on.
They will head back to their little area. You just walk up to the... Hello, Oni. What do you need?
Do you have anything to help me read a book faster?
Trying to think. I heard there is wizards that can write really quickly, and even scribe spells really quickly. But other than that, I don't... Other than increasing your own brain power? Increasing certain mental stats may actually help you in that. I'm kidding. Reading, I don't think there's actually a thing for reading. It's just gonna take... It's a big book.
Yeah.
This is like, it's gonna take
I-
2 hours of not speed reading, but like looking
Actually
through
paying
and paying
attention.
attention and going through everything and stuff. If you had like
Yeah.
a specific feat, like I'd say keen mind or
Linguist, if you're reading a language book.
yeah, linguist. If you had either of those feats, I would say yes, you could read the book really quickly, because I would say keen mind is more similar to photographic memory, because they can like, it is really...
I was just wondering, I don't know if you've seen fairy pigtail, but I was just wondering if those glasses that the nerd girl uses were a thing. I forgot her name. I'm being honest. It's been too long.
I mean, those glasses that accelerates
In the
reading.
anime tropes, we call them Sakura. Just kidding.
Wow. Do her
Wow.
dirty.
It's a joke.
I've
I've
The
watched.
Sakura,
I have
the
actually
Sakura
watched.
of the Sakura of that
Is the
anime
keys
is
girl?
Julie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The key. She's so bad at her job.
And then Erza is like Tsunade.
Oh my god.
Question.
Agreed. I've only
Question.
watched like
Is there a
100 plus
Sakura?
episodes. What's up?
Is there a Sakura in this world?
A Sakura of this world?
Yeah.
Trying to compare Nikki's D&D world to Naruto.
Please
Oh
no.
my god. I was gonna try and test my luck, but no.
Okay,
Um,
after La is done with the Sibyl, she sits back down and picks up where she left off with the book.
Fair enough.
Alright, I'm gonna take a healing book here, a fate book there, and then just sit in a corner and read.
Alright. You just pick up random books.
No, specifically something to amplify, like magic,
Alright.
healing
Make
magic,
me an
and then
investigation.
please. Alright, investigation. Something I'm proficient at. Yay!
You can do it.
Nine.
Takes you a while. You're looking through. And yeah, through the piles and stuff. And you're like, healing word and all of its wonderful uses. And you toss that. The healing power of the great, the pillars. And, He's
Toss
basically
that.
just talking about clerics. Find a bunch of, this is, where it kind of starts getting strange. You start finding books by a man called, by a man and a woman of two different kinds, but they're books that are very similar. You find medical books by Professor Azariah and a Dr. Scarlia.
Alright, I'll take those books.
Okay.
And then for the faith books, specifically how to, I don't know, somehow enhance spells with Fey magic, I guess.
Right, you have to go to this section over here.
Alright.
Right, another investigation. Ah,
Come on, investigation, don't fail me now.
hello, how may I help you?
I am
Well,
looking. Oh, wait. Did you?
I for a few bucks myself.
You gotta be kidding. That's it. I'm
No
gonna
one is
ask.
gonna roll a good investigation check.
Bro, I have proficiency and I'm rolling this bad.
Oh, I figured
That's
it
it. I'm
out.
just gonna.
It's not so much like, I'm not going off of like good or bad rolls, it's just mostly like length.
How long?
Line.
Until you find
Alright.
something in that area and stuff.
Alright.
Side note, I figured out why we couldn't get back to the map. If you're trying to drag back to the map, but you click off of the map, it doesn't let you drag. So we're
No.
going into the black and then trying to go in, which is off of the map, and then trying to drag ourselves back. But since it's off the map, we couldn't. That's what was happening.
That makes
Oh.
sense.
I walled off the map though.
Well, not our tokens, but I mean just like
Oh,
our viewpoint.
I see. Fair enough.
Alright, how How long does
So
it
does
find me to find
Calliope.
secret?
He's asking Calliope what they want. Void? I think you're muted.
You,
Yeah, I was called off for a little bit.
Ah, okay.
I got. I was wondering where I could find a few books, if possible.
Oh, what kind?
Something about either high magic, draconic essence, or gemstones. All three preferably, but any one of them would work.
Ah, I see. Crystalmancy hasn't been well known. Old kept secret of the Crystal Empire elves. But of those other things, perhaps this way. He just starts walking. Well, not really walking, more like floating, fluttering.
You know what
Hover.
these Sibyls
Oh,
remind me
actually,
of?
he just realized. Sorry. These should
Yeah.
help.
You know what these Sibyls remind me of?
Yeah.
The owl in Avatar. Only they're not trying to kill me.
Vicky, what did I find?
Alright.
That's good you haven't pissed them off yet.
You're looking through and trying to find something. There doesn't seem to be anything other than a singular thing. It seems that nature magic is very empowered by the Feywild itself. There's also a thing in excerpt in here when the Eladrins stole a piece of the Feywild and brought it to Narikov. And that is what the Sylvan Empire is today.
Alright, no.
And
Nothing
that
else I can
area,
find?
certain aspects do enhance some things, but it seems that there's no, like, there's artifacts that you learn about, there's a few other things, but not so much something practical. It's more like ancient stories and things.
Alright, I'm gonna go here, but like you can finish with the others quick, then I'll ask my question.
Okay. Alright. Calliope. Investigation check. As this is not as many things on it, I'll allow you advantage. To find what you're specifically looking for.
Advantage?
As there's not as many books here. Not as many to sift through.
Alright. Yeah.
Roll again.
Oh.
Oof.
I have magic guidance.
Well, takes you a few minutes, but find a few books on what you're looking for. These would take a few hours to read through.
Yeah, I can do this. I'll take it with the other books that Priscilla grabbed and that magic trick book and find a corner to hunker down on.
Mm-hmm. This area is a safe place. You guys can actually sleep here.
Alright, now I'm gonna ask, excuse me.
Just one moment.
Alright, no
Just
problem.
before you do that. Law.
Yes.
I'm going to give you an excerpt for the book.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me open my character sheet.
Okay. So this book accounts of an old mage from Runarix. It seems this mage was trying to teach more people of magic, but was shunted out due to his nefarious, or well, sketchy ways of doing his magic and stuff.
What was
You
this
being a
man's
sorceress, your magic comes directly from, well, the source. Whenever you're near like whenever you're near like Aetherium spouts or ley lines, your magic is more apparent. The further away you are from them, it's harder.
That's
Here,
something
you can
Law
feel the ley
already knew,
lines heavily here in the area you're in. This is just something you, as both sorcerers can feel this, but you being from Runarix is your magic is a little different. This mage seems to have started sacrificing things to gain magic, using almost something similar to akin to soul magic.
What was this man's name?
Magius Garion.
Can you like type that out for me,
I
please?
have.
Oh.
It's not that far up. Your character said it.
Yeah.
In Dracanic.
It's definitely after the bolter.
It's just after you made your investigation checks.
Oh.
And it just talks about his accounts of learning how to manipulate things that recently die and using the power that they release to grant magic and allowing them to cast spells and stuff. It's almost as if they don't technically have spell slots, not so much, or they just have to consume things to spell or cast spells.
I see.
Whereas yours, you just think, and you do it. So.
Well, I will put the book back on the shelf where she got it from, because she doesn't want to steal.
Fair enough.
And walk back up to the Sibyl.
Right.
Do you have any more books on Magus Garen?
Ah, Magius Garen.
I found the one book over there, and she points to where she was.
They just flutter down, and you'll see their wings start to like almost use as a guide as they're looking at all the different shelves and stuff, but multiple wings pointing things out. And then you'll see a book fly off the shelf, then a second, and then a third. And they will all land next to you. You will find the accounts part 2 and part 3.
Well, we'll sit down and finish.
Okay. Alteria,
Yes.
what you looking for?
I am looking for. Give me essentially how to go further. So, because tieflings, would I know that tieflings used to be elves?
Yes.
Alright. Essentially, what I'm looking for is a book that further explains how to get further away from being an elf.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, how you're a tiefling is an infernal curse. There was a curse put upon some elves later in life, but there was the majority was a big group of elves that were cursed by a devil, and then it started. Their children became cursed as well, and it just kept the cycle going. Some were cursed later in life by people, as people have learned how to inflict an infernal curse on somebody. But when done to elves, it turns them into tieflings. When done to orcs, it turns them into onis.
Alright, essentially what I'm thinking, how do I go further down the infernal path?
The Sibyl will point and say, there will be a shelf with scrolls and nothing but scrolls. And the wood on those shelves should be birch. That whole section has to do with fiends.
Alright. And
Should be
then
just right outside of this area. As soon as you leave the corridor to your left. It would be in-game on the right-hand side, but your character is walking that way, it would be their left.
oh, okay. Also, is there a book that tells you how to turn it into a celestial?
There is books on seraphs, yes. Opposite end. Just
In
outside,
game on my left.
second floor, opposite side of Priscilia's chambers.
Okay. Alright, thank you.
Just
Nikki,
until we
you're gonna have,
figure out how to make polymorph.
Yeah.
Nikki, you're gonna have to take me to that other place.
So, do you want to go to the fiend place first?
Yes, please.
Zoomies,
We
right here.
nice. Alright. Investigation check, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Man, please investigation. Please don't do man's dirty like this. That's better. It's not the best, but it's better than what I've been rolling. 13.
Yep. You find... So you want to continue the curse, or continue the... Okay.
Basically become a fiend.
You find ways of becoming a fiend. It seems that there is multiple different ways of becoming further into the demonic realm or the devilish realm, depending on which route you want to go. Now, what you can do is ensnaring a powerful or influential soul with a contract, killing or corrupting a celestial or seraph, establishing a portal between the material plane and the world of demons, establishing a cult of worshippers who offer their strength directly to you, or defeating a great fiend and taking their place in the hierarchy.
That one sounds like the most fun.
Is no one gonna call him out on it?
What?
None.
So. Oop. I think Alteria died. Welcome back.
Hello?
Hi.
I'm Sama, are you okay?
I think they're cut. I think something's wrong with the audio or something.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Are you there, buddy?
Their internet might be messing up.
Alright. We'll wait for them. I may have to re-explain things, which is fine. Are you back?
Az'arian?
Arcus?
He
If...
lied. It has been more than 10 minutes.
Alright. Tide, let's go to you. What are you looking for?
I was gonna walk up to Sybil and say, Priscilla mentioned a Golden Roots Guild. Do you have any information on them?
I have some information on them. They are recently established guilds in the Primordial Blessed Lands. The leaders are Makar Goth and Lily Uth Tiden. I fucking don't. What was it?
Lil Uraf Tiden.
Lila Uth.
Lil Uraf Tiden.
Lil Uth. Okay,
Just call him Tiden. It's easier
Yeah.
for you, Nicky. I know it is.
I know. Cry.
Or, as you know, you can call him Cedric Orion, as is his actual name.
Yeah. Or, as their other name says, Cedric Arian. They seem to have plenty of guild members and a sub-guild. Contracted through them, I guess.
A sub-guild?
I think it's just one of the other guilds in that area that just joined up with them. Death Killers, I think.
Curious. What about political relationships? Continental ones? Any other major people in that interact with it?
Interactions to the north, and interactions into the Dominion and Wildlands. And far off to the east. No, my bad. Far off to the southwest as well. Small island, no nation.
Priscilla mentioned they slew Amarius. What other major achievements has this guild had?
They managed to push back a virus infection to the further reaches of the north. They are still apparent there. But with the concurrent guilds and armies residing there from drow and citizens, they seem to be doing fine. They have also liberated more than just Persalia. They liberated all of the 9 pillars, except Amarius.
Well, it seems like they liberated his life from his body at the very least.
Curiously enough, when Celia went to go retrieve her things from his place, his coffin was open, and missing was his body. Who knows?
Hello?
She also
Hyde will.
found some dead cultists.
Can't hear anything.
You're really quiet yourself, Edgelord.
Are you back now, Salma?
Oh, bye, Edge. Welcome back. Oh, bye, Amsama.
Cry. When everything breaks.
Tide will tilt his head, and if you could hear a Warforged think, right now would be the time that you would hear it.
There's like steam coming out of the top of his head, making a light bulb.
That's a little too on the nose, but sure. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome, mortal. Hey, Arcus, you back? It's not letting you join? Strange.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm trying to figure out where I have to have things plugged in because my USB ports are being a pain in the ass. And I only have exactly enough.
That's
Hmm.
weird. Hmm.
What the fuck? I think something might be wrong with my power supply. Oh my god. Yeah.
No good.
This is the time of year for that thing to fail. It gets too hot.
Oh, it looks like I have no keyboard right now.
That's no bueno.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, meanwhile, hello, Calliope. Want to search more? Oh wait, well, Sama figures out what the fuck's going on.
One
Oh.
moment. I'm at my computer right now, but
Okay.
yeah, I plan on looking more into stuff.
Welcome back,
One second.
Arcus.
Yep.
Are you gonna look for things?
I don't think Az'arian has anything particular in mind, so what she's probably going to do is like wander along the shelves and see if there's anything that catches her particular interest, like literally just judging books by their cover. Either
You
either
shouldn't judge
title
a book
or
by its cover.
either title or actually like the cover word, depending, I guess. But
Right. You've passed by quite a few books actually. when you were on the right hand side, there was a lot of books on the Fae and stuff like that. When you were on the other side, where you and Tide were looking at the statue, that area seemed to have a lot of history in general. So it was history of old dominions, you are like old kingdoms and things you've never heard of, ones that have fallen, some of more recent years that have fallen and risen, and it seems to be an account of all that on the other side. That's super duper interesting.
Yeah, maybe just a little dry.
Yeah. The books down here are a lot of medical and a mixture of clerical stuff and medical. It seems to be mixed together, as well as like some you find like monk sort of like remedies and herbs and plants, so like some druidic stuff mixed in there, but not too much. Along the shelf Alteria is on is stuff about fiends, and how to are also things to do with the fiendish curse that you and Alteria both have as being tieflings.
That actually might catch my interest.
Very well.
Yeah, I'd probably browse those.
All right.
Make like an investigation or something.
Yep.
I love my computer so much.
Continuing the streak of bad rolls.
At least we don't have combat today.
Oh, you should have seen yesterday. There was like 8 nat 20s and like 11 nat 1s.
I wanted some of that luck.
Very much feast or famine.
A lot of the nat 1s were me.
Oh,
Isn't that usually how it go though?
Usually, yeah. I have extremely bad luck, but it's okay. It makes the games fun still. Well, with the 3, you still find things. You find a bunch of different scrolls on. Well, you can read them anyway. Some of them are in Abyssal, but most of them are in Infernal.
I'm so mad at myself right now.
You want to move to chill? I think I can. Yeah, I can quickly. My overlay's gonna die if I do that. Oh.
but they're just in game though. Huh.
Sama's dead.
I'm guessing
You
it
should-
could be their internet though.
I was gonna say, yeah, like their Discord is like crapping itself or something.
They got
Like,
shot. They got
They're not
struck by
even.
lightning.
They're not even in the.
They just disconnected like 15 seconds ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I hate myself.
Oh man, I'm so good at typing. Anyways, with the 3, you just find a bunch of the hierarchy and stuff. Things on that. And then you walk over to Alteria and they're reading up on ways to become further into a fiend.
Cringe.
basically extending the curse further.
Double cringe.
Ew.
So basically, as I've explained, tieflings used to be elves, at least a long time ago, until that race was cursed. There is a way to reverse it, and there is ways to enhance it to continue yourself further, going into either a demon or a devil.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Where are my USB slots?
Calliope.
Ew.
Investigation.
Oh boy. This will be me last one until I hunker down. I'm looking for dragon essence or dragon magic. Either or. Come on, give me something good. Yes!
Sama? Question mark?
Well, oh, they're in this. Here, I wonder if this will fix it. Let's do this. Hello?
Hi.
Okay. Hopefully that works. Alright, Calliope. With a 19, So what were we looking for this time? Sorry?
Either draconic essence or dragon magic. Either or.
Something on Draconic Essence or Dragon Magic. Got it.
Yeah.
Sama? Sama, you there, buddy? Alright. Dragons in general have a specific, their breath weapons are generally a source, as well as their hearts are a source of essence, so to say. Some dragons even have specific, as they do get older, get a almost gem-like thing. Usually generally implanted into their skull.
Oh,
Says
I'm
connecting,
done
but
fucking with my computer now.
says connecting, but nothing is happening. That is motherfucking weird.
Ugh.
That is very strange.
Hey, Nikki.
Problems. And then what was the other thing? Draconic. So you were looking for draconic essence type stuff, and then magic?
Dragon. Yeah, like dragon magic. Or specifically draconic bloodline magic.
Very well. Give me a moment. What level sorcerer are you?
Level 5.
Spells. You have up to 3rd level. Okay. She got new spells too. There we are. All right. Here's one. It's called Catch the Breath. It's a reaction in which when you take a saving throw against a breath weapon, it allows you to, if you're targeted as a reaction, you can, it gives you advantage on your saving throw, and if you succeed, you take no damage, even if the save normally only has the damage. Though whether you succeed or fail, you absorb and store the energy in your next attack. On your next turn, you can make a ranged spell attack at 60 feet on a target, taking 3d10 force damage, and it goes up by a d10 for every level above 3rd. Very good for countering dragons. There's Converse with Dragon, which allows you to telepathically communicate. It's a first level spell. There's one that allows you to detect the presence of them. And then there's this one, which I think you would like. It's called Draconic Majesty. You exude the powerful presence of a dragon and frighten your enemies. For the duration of the spell, all creatures who are aware of your presence within 30 feet must succeed a wisdom saving throw or become frightened for 1 minute. A creature can repeat this saving throw at each end of its turns, and you can increase the radius by 30 feet for each slot, or when you use a 4 slot or higher, and it increases by 30 feet to a maximum of 120 feet. For 6 or 6 level or higher. Basically, you just become you're able to frighten things. There's also Arar, the one to sense layers. There's this one called Phantom Dragon. You tap into your dragon magic to make an ally appear as a draconic beast. The target of the spell must appears to be the dragon of large or smaller. When seeing this illusion, the observers make a wisdom saving throw to see through it. You can use an action to make the illusionary dragon to seem ferocious, and basically a fake dragon. That's too high a level, and that's more for killing dragons. But there are those in existence, either way.
Looks like I hit the jackpot then. Alright, she added to the book. She added to her personal book pile and hunkers down.
Alright. Welcome back.
Oh. Neki?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're trying their
Technical.
ult now.
My technical difficulties have been solved.
Ah, very well. Tide, where's Tide?
He's
La.
above me.
There you are. Hi, buddy. What are you doing?
Not much at the moment. You don't really have much to do.
Ah, fair enough.
Did Law finish the second book?
Yeah. This one talks about their their exile and what they did during their exile. They learned more and more about extracting magic from creatures and stuff. Then started hearing rumors of an infection coming to the cities and towns.
Okay, so my old account works, but my other account doesn't. I don't know why.
Oh, fuck.
Alt Sama.
I'll check. Some.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck. Something fucky wucky's going on with you.
Yeah, because the only channel I can't join is this one using my main account. So maybe it's like a temporary thing or something.
I don't know.
But
Maybe.
yeah, maybe,
Discord might be thinking the other one's already in something.
Maybe.
maybe.
And so it's like, you can't
Oh
join
well.
two at once. That's cheating.
Hey. Okay. It's not gonna.
We're
All right. I
explaining-
can explain things to Alteria. So, what was the last things you heard me say? But
Wait, were you done with me or?
I'll finish that in a second. I just need to know what I
Okay.
did for Alteria, so I can repeat what I said.
What I remember was you were saying there are many ways to get power. The other one was capture a more powerful fiend, and that's where it cut off for me.
Okay. So defeating a great fiend, making a powerful contract, getting a cult that that gives you worship through their strength, and making a portal to where demons are, or killing a celestial / seraph, or corrupting them.
Alright.
Yeah. All right. So during his exile, he learned that the larger the creature, the more spells he could cast. So he started making traps to kill creatures and then be able to use their magic almost immediately. But he believed he might be able to find a way to store that magic once he figures out a way to create a storage medium for the magic. But he started hearing rumors of strange infected creatures starting to roam about and has hit a couple cities already.
And that's where the book ends.
Around.
Lost starts reading the next book.
This book
Alright.
This book doesn't seem as professional. This seems like a book written by hand in a journal rather than
I see.
what the other two were like.
I see.
Mm-hmm. That one won't take you as long to read.
Yay. Law's got shit she wants to learn.
Alright, Nikki?
Yep.
Teleport me to the celestial section, please.
All right.
You cannot fast travel. It is on cooldown.
You would have gone up these stairs, sorry. Gotta make you go
Alright.
around.
Just for curiosity's sake, real quick, Nikki, is the piano just playing itself right now? Considering the music's still going, but she's sleeping?
No, this is just the music that's
Okay, I just wanted to
in
make
the
sure. Just
area. But that was
That
basically
would've
what she was
been
playing.
cool.
I could have this song playing. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. What now? Private number
Same
I won't
thing.
answer. Alright. As you get over here. The Sibyl is just floating around. As you get over here, you learn about... Make me an investigation check. I mean... Could be good.
It is a library.
I'm mostly surprised you don't give yourself guidance.
I never thought of it.
Who's gonna answer it? They're in another god's area right now.
Alright, I
You
gotta
are
say,
breaking up.
I'm not quite breaking up. I just have the fan.
Oh, you don't even have guidance as a cantrip. Never mind. Thought you did.
Nah,
That's for other
I think I
schmucks.
Who needs some
Nah.
language guidance when I can just cast prestidigitation on myself?
I just use healing. That's it. Continue
Alright.
with the 6.
The 6, it takes you a while, but you do find books on angels and things. In these books it says some angels are born through other celestials as like almost like a piece of them falling off and then regrowing into a new. But there are some that are born with 2 dueling or more than just a celestial blood. Because they still have that celestial blood, they can still become they can redeem themselves to become like their ancestors and become a seraph. Now, for this one, there isn't as much information on how to become, as there hasn't been many people who have tried. But one of the things is creating a hallowed landmark for pilgrims and defeating, well, destroying a demon or some force of evil.
Let's go corrupt the whole landmark.
No.
No.
Aw.
Didn't we do that
You guys-
earlier?
No, we didn't actually. And
Oh,
I don't
thought
mean to corrupt it with Viera. I meant corrupt it so Altsama can become demons.
We really don't want all someone to become demons, though.
Why not?
bad. I love the name.
Demons are
Some
evil,
of
and I don't think Altsama is.
So
Look, until they're back to
Now
their
I am
original form, they are called Altsama. Or Alteria, if you prefer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, once I'm done, I'm gonna make my long, arduous journey back. So I'm just gonna. Oh no, not in the darkness. Okay, wrong spot.
I mean, when you walk over here,
It's
you
a lot.
see a massive nest of books, and you see Priscilla sleeping on top of them next to an egg.
A big egg.
A very, very big egg.
Like, ridiculously big.
Damn, okay. Wasn't going there, but I was going.
Accidents happen.
I feel bad for whoever's gonna raid this library.
Why would anyone raid this library? She offers her knowledge up openly.
What
As
if
some
someone
cancer
wanted to
crystal out there
destroy
fighting an
it?
army of-
Well, that's just kind of fucked up.
After a very long trip.
And then she'll have to deal
Alteria's-
with a whole bunch of pissed off flying eyeballs coming at you.
So true.
I have a
Alteria's
feeling
getting
these
up to
things aren't
law.
that strong.
You're not. They're crazy strong. Oh no. Accidents. Okay. Man.
So
Okay.
you walk up to Law.
You see,
Yeah.
Law is really focused on what she is reading.
Alteria's gonna take off her jersey and put it on Law's shoulders, then walk away.
Fair enough.
So what's thought? You must hate each other, fight, kill each other, or mind entertainment.
Law looks up. Where did this come from? Goes back to reading.
Strange, it's a lot less cold now.
Strange.
I mean, she's
I'm
been in the
suddenly-
library for like 4.5 hours.
You guys
Maybe
all
we
been
should
here
sleep.
for quite a few hours. You guys can, like... Priscilla sleeping was literally just an indication it's nighttime.
Open up for us to do what we want.
Yeah.
Right.
But because of like it's a little hard to tell the time here. Yeah, it's just stayed up basically.
Okay,
We're
I
a
don't
bunch
need
of
to be out.
nerds. Nerds, many levels of nerd.
I'm mostly spending my time. Actually, one thing I will do while I'm here, I'm gonna take the Void Dragon Eye that's mine, since I think I only got one of them. Another player wanted the other one.
You got both pairs of eyes.
I got both of them. Hot
No,
dang.
I
Yeah,
wanted
because-
eyes.
No, because I took out both eyes because of how good my nature check was.
From the Weeping Willow? Or Wolf?
No,
No, not the
not
wolf.
the wolf.
Oh.
the dragon.
The actual dragon.
Yeah, the dragon.
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
didn't
gonna
take eyes.
I'm gonna
From
take
that.
one of the Dragon Eyes. I'm gonna create a ritual circle on the ground. That's what I can find. I'm gonna ask if the Sybil have anything that I can create a ritual circle using. Just like chalk and incense, really.
Right.
I need to know if they do or not, Nikki. Before I can-
We can provide. One of their wings will unfurl and like a bag will drop into your hands.
Oh, true. I will take it. I'll make the ritual circle. I will place the eye, one of the eyes in the middle, and offer it up to my patron and say, so that you may view what this dragon is viewed as you've sent me to do. Because I don't know if you remember, Nikki, patron whole thing is they want to view the world, but they're stuck at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Take these to grow your power. I'll sacrifice the dragon eye to them.
Very well. You get an overwhelming feeling of pride.
Oh, true. Just something I didn't want to forget.
Yep.
I've got one eye now. I don't know what I'll do with it.
Fair enough.
Alright, I'm gonna read the documents from the doctors.
All right. This is gonna be fun.
Would Law have finished?
Which
before
one? Do you
that?
want to read something from Dr. Zaraya or Scarlia?
Scarlia.
Okay, so the worst of the two. Got it. Her detailed research is based on her experimentation with other races and making biological weapons and ways to augment intensely with those types of sacrifices she's forced upon these people. She's augmented her own lifespan doing this. And she describes several different surgeries that you can perform. If you have any one of these specific races to do it to yourself. Quaddle, Gripply, Myconids, and one other. 1 second. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Notes.
Was Carlia an NPC or a PC?
NPC. Oh, right. And Warforged.
Looks too tired.
He just cocks his head at you. Question mark.
Then goes back to reading. And then I'm gonna read the second document, the other document.
The one on
the
Zarai. So Zarai is
Yeah.
a little bit more humane. It actually goes through his for the most part, humane. It goes through his processes of how to create when he started creating Az'arians, like how to regenerate new flesh, how to create bones and stuff. And he said he regrets that he had to learn these regenerations from aquatals, but he got most of that research from his sister, but he regrets to know what she did to get that information and all that research.
All right, cool. And then I'm gonna put both books away.
Okay. Law.
I
As you,
finished.
yeah. This book is a little
Yay.
bit
Shorter.
shorter. It goes through the accounts of him surviving after the last city fell. He says he was lucky, as he never lived in any of the cities after his exile, and was out far enough in the wastelands that nothing ever really bothered him until recently. When he was traversing, he ran into a pack of these strange infected. They left them alone after he threw a rock across the way, and they all chased after it. It documents the different things that these creatures, that most of this information that you already know about these creatures, and then he describes, I think I know a magic that can destroy these, as well as a magic that can be used after killing one of them. All right.
Anything about the storage device
He
from book 2?
he managed to create one using the pressure canisters for the bolters and Aetherium.
Wow. La's gonna write down how to make the. She's going to copy down how to exactly make the thing.
Yep, that's fine. You can just put in your inventory a recipe for making spell storing. The other accounts are there's 2 spells in this book as well.
Add an item.
Hmm?
How do I add an item to my inventory?
If you click the unlock on the right hand side,
Yep.
and if you go to the very bottom where loot is, you see an add button. Just click it.
Add. I am dumb.
Oh, good.
Can someone do this for me, please?
I think Nikki's the only one who has access to your sheet.
Right.
Okay, and then the spells.
The spells are well, they're high. One of them is a 5th level spell, but that's fine.
I have 5th level spells.
But unlike wizards, you can't just write it down. But you can teach yourself the next level of the spell.
What?
Wizards are
Wait.
able to write spells. Sorcerers just gain the knowledge for their spells over time,
Okay.
Level up.
leveling up. Little
Can I write down how to cast the spell, but not add it to my spell sheet?
Yep. So the first spell is one of being able to destroy, or at least he's been able to basically melt the ichor off of these creatures. And it's called Ichor's Boil.
Sounds painful.
It's basically a con save or take, I think it's 5d6 fire damage. It's usually targeting one person. The other one, which is actually it says in the materials, requires a piece of an infected. And it is called Viara's tentacle.
Blech. He's evil if you didn't get the memo, by the way.
And basically, a strange infected tentacle lashes out of your body and smacks the enemy within a range of 60 feet.
How do I add text? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Can you add the specifics to the things, please?
Yeah. I'll actually add the spells when it's time as well. I have them down. It's all good.
Okay.
But you also find that he says his main base of operations is no longer safe. And he may need to... He's thinking of heading towards... a safe zone that he says is in the northern regions, closer to the city of... 1 second. I'm just trying to remember if that's correct. Okay. North to the city of Aldonia, he says there is a safe haven. You, yourself, make me a history check. With advantage.
He didn't know.
$14.
From your travels and stuff, you know this safe haven has been overrun for plenty of years. You believe this man probably perished with that group.
Well, I will ask the Sibyl if he has the supplies for her to make a thing of spell storing.
I would not be able to create all those items as they are not native to here. Or Narakov. Strange items indeed. Perhaps there are things that are similar to it.
Do you have any sections about souls?
All those books were stolen. They were stolen. They will say they were stolen by a strange tiefling man. Like that you guys all walk off that edge as if it's like an edge you can walk off. You see Persalia sleeping next to an egg.
Well, I will leave her dragon egg next to the other egg and walk away.
Oh?
Yeah.
Other egg?
Remember I took the egg from the dungeon?
The one that's potentially corrupted?
Yeah.
Is that a good idea?
I don't... Do you think Law would know if it's a good idea?
Probably, considering she fights infection for what seems like a living.
Law's just gonna walk away.
Nikki,
Yep.
I need another section.
Priscilla might be able to cleanse the egg.
Hello.
If
Where can I find weapon modifications?
Ah, gnomes and dwarves. They will say this section here.
Um,
It's directly to your south, up the stairs, past the piano.
Sweet. Alright.
The right-hand side of the piano.
Got it.
Hello.
Hi, friend.
What can I help you with?
How strong are you?
How strong am I?
Yes.
Why do you ask such a question?
Because I like fighting things. But I do not want to fight you, as you have been gracious to me. I'm just curious.
Ah, we are celestials, not bred for combat. But we can hold our own, as our knowledge of spells and things keeps us, at least, alive.
How do I become a stronger Oni?
Either through normal means of producing muscle mass, or letting into your demonic side.
Well, we'll sit down and try to tap into her demonic side.
Okay.
They will stare at you for a moment and then like go back thinking that God damn. Alteria.
Yes.
So you're in the section.
Is it working yet?
You're not sure exactly what you're tapping into. You're just like thinking hard on it. Maybe there's books in this area that could help you. Alteria, what you looking for?
Yes.
Is the thing
Rare weapon modifications.
Yes. You find a section full of modifications and things that number of dwarves and things have come up with. A lot of the gnome ones are a little sketchy.
Sketchy how?
Sketchy in the fact that you're like, a lot of these modifications remove the safety.
Who needs safety, Smile?
Yeah. You actually find some based on, you find a gnome's wand, and basically it has a chance of backfiring, but it also gives a, was able to give a buff to fire magic, but had a chance of it just exploding in front of your face.
Alright, any things like, making a frost weapon, a thunder weapon, kind of things like that.
There's some mage tech things that can add electricity to a blade. That sparks through it and it can be turned on and off. There's ones for fire. And I'm sorry, my brain is having a meltdown. Yeah, okay, it's cold damage. Okay, so it's like an icicle one. It uses the
Can I
moisture
get a
around and
radiant
freezes the
one?
ice around and causes a,
You can be
spike,
Sub-Zero.
spikes into the blade. Kind of, yeah.
Can I make a radiant one?
Doesn't seem to be anyone's based on radiant.
Alright, I would like to learn all of this
Uh,
infusions.
But you do find a book by Dr. Scarlia that doesn't say radiant, it says radiation.
I will take it.
That's technically radiant by rules. But I
I
know you
will
have
take it.
I know you have your own little homebrew for that.
Alright, I'll take it and I'll read all of them.
Hey there.
It's a single book. Basically, she has found a strange metal on Narikov that makes people really sick if they stand near it for too long. So she decided to synthesize it even further and made a very deadly weapon that she keeps in a specific lead container. But she has used it a few times, and she says one stab is good enough. After they get stabbed, 3 days later, they die of radiation poisoning. She wants to make it. She attempted multiple ways of making it more potent, but nearly killed herself in doing so.
It's radiation, of course you would.
Is she immune to radiation damage now?
You never know.
Alright, I would like to learn all the infusions.
Right. They're like mechanical infusions. But there is you would have the knowledge that a lot of there are people out there that can infuse weapons with the spells they do.
Ah,
Generally artificers or some sorcerers and wizards throughout the land can do so.
cool, now I can make weapon modifications. Yay!
And those non-magical modifications, they can stack with magical.
Yes! Wait, what are the non-magical ones?
The ones she explained to you just now. They're like mechanical.
Yeah. Made by dwarves and gnomes, some of them without safety. I would trust
Okay
the
there.
dwarf ones more.
Wow, will poke the Seville in front of her.
It will lean over and look down at you. Yes.
Is there any books on where I can magically make my blood more demonic?
On the right-hand side, there should be birch shelves with scrolls and things. Should suit your need.
Hey there, buddy.
Oh, wait. Saw Alteria.
Yes.
Wow, we'll throw the jacket back at her and go back to where
Hello,
she was born.
Dragonkin. What can I help you with?
Catches it.
Alright, so I'm partway through my study session, and then I remembered. I still haven't much of a clue what these are. She gently pulls out the marble bag. So I've been using a few of these. They seem to be having, like, spells and stuff. And I'm not entirely sure what they are specifically. I would like to know what these are and if possible, how I can make them, if you're able to.
Aether marbles.
They look like marbles, but when I throw them, they
Pure arcane. They will lean. They will glide themselves downward to to look at the bag. Ah,
she
yes,
opens it a little
yes.
bit.
Ah, these are molded from Aetherium. Basically, flash freezing Aetherium and molding them into that. I am not sure how they flash freeze it. That was the confusing part.
Nikki,
Yeah,
Law sees the shiny book.
okay. You take that book.
She wants to know what the title is. If she can read it.
That book has says devil and demoning summoning rituals.
Law will read it instantly.
Alright. It's basically how to summon different types of demons and devils, like crossroads,
Does it
deal
have their true
makers.
names?
No.
Deal makers?
Well, I'll read the part about the deal makers specifically.
Alright. It will specify none of these names are their actual true names, as their true names have been lost to time or have never been told to mortals.
I see.
But it does tell you how to summon a crossroad. So basically, having specific deal-making ones are ones of crossroads and
What's a crossroads?
crossroads
What,
are like
what
like
does
an
it mean
inter.
in this context?
You know what an intersection is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically that.
So like you have to be at an intersection, or you'll meet them at an intersection.
You do the ritual at an intersection.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's what a crossroad is. Because it's two roads intersecting into each other.
Yep.
Anyway. There's that type of demon. There's also some demons you can summon anywhere, but some specifically like to be summoned near money or with money. These deal-making ones are generally ones that will grant you power in things, but with a favor of their own, sometimes a shifty deal. One that kind of screws over the individual. But not all of them are like that.
Does it specify which ones are not like that?
It really depends on which one you summon.
Can I have all the names, please?
They don't have, as I said, there is no actual names.
Oh, I thought you said there were like fake names.
Oh yes, when they greet themselves to you.
Yeah, I meant those names.
And
there would
they
be
don't
too
have it in
many.
the book.
They don't actually record those because they're fake. It would add
Damn it.
confusion.
They spit out
And
random
at the
names
same,
on the fly.
they literally spit out random names on the fly, and they don't always go by the same name.
I see.
So one can be named Jeff, then to another person Ben.
Does Law know that the Runarix bars are valuable?
To her, yeah. She knows they're valuable. because they're made of a special material. It's actually one of the ingredients of. It's actually one of the materials you need for that device. Is this specific metal you hold in your hand and in your
I
pockets?
see.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to take the dragon egg out of my inventory.
Okay. Oh. That was a
I
pretty
can't
good.
wait for Pursuit to just wake up to see a smaller dragon egg right next to her. Like, what the?
Yeah. That would be quite interesting to see next session.
Are we done already?
It's been like 2.5 hours, buddy.
As
But we started late.
We started like 10 minutes late at the most.
Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't that late.
but I'll
Law
have,
wants to read
I'll
more
have a lot.
books.
I do have a lot prepared. It's just I don't want to blow through it all right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Mm.
All
Law
right.
wants to read more books.
Thank you all for joining us for the first session of the Lost Treasures, since they're now lost in a lost-ish in a frozen wasteland. Let's see where these heroes end up next week.
Let's see who gets thrown into the Arctic wastelands first. See ya.
Bye, chat. Have
I think
fun.
we all know the
Huggies.
answer to that one.
Take care, everyone. Bye.
I